Welcome to the Week 3 Fantasy Football Circle of Trust. Jets quarterback Mark Sanchez enters the Circle of Trust. A road matchup with the Dolphins. Sanchez owns a career 2-4 mark versus the Finns, but they give up 313.5 yards per game through the air. Titans running back Chris Johnson enters the Circle of Trust. A home matchup with the Lions, who give up 112.5 yards per game on the ground. This year, Johnson has 19 carries for just 21 yards. You drafted him early, play him if you got him. Bengals wide receiver Andrew Hawkins enters the Circle of Trust. He faces the Redskins on the road. The Redskins give up an average of 324.5 receiving yards per game. Hawkins didn't play as many snaps as Armin Binns, however has scored in double figures in PPR formats the first 2 weeks. Ravens tight end Dennis Pitta enters the Circle of Trust. He takes on the Patriots at home. Through 2 weeks, which tight end has the most targets in the NFL? Pitta. Fantasy owners should target him for Week 3. Ravens kicker Justin Tucker enters the Circle of Trust. The Ravens are 9th in the NFL in total offense, but may have drives stall as the Patriots give up just 16.5 points per game. Tucker's hit 6 field goals and 7 extra points in 2 contests this season. He's also hit 2 from over 50 yards. The Colts defense enters the Circle of Trust. They're at home versus the Jaguars, who average an NFL worst 236 yards per game of total offense. And finally, Bears defensive tackle Henry Melton enters the Circle of Trust. They face the Rams at home. Melton has 3 sacks and 7 tackles so far this year. Rams center Scott Wells is on injured reserve with a broken foot, and look for Melton to have a mismatch on the inside versus the Rams. That's the Week 3 Fantasy Football Circle of Trust. I'm the baseball genius Adam Burnett, fantasy guru. If you want to see more of my work, you can go on thebaseballgenius.com.